It is the 9-hour race day. Yesterday's qualifying was just perfect, and the win yesterday has really fired the team up. We're all really excited, and that was so cool to win an endurance event. So now it's a big one. We want to try win the 9-hour and try to get these guys the championship. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what we can do. Cool. For the race, we're busy getting the car ready. Got still a few hours to go. So it's just readying it all up, double checking everything. We've got a long race ahead of us. About an hour and a half before we have to be on the grid, and there's for the race. This is a pit walk and everything now. Well, coming up, they're doing hot laps, and then there's a pit walk, and then we've got to go to grid and a grid walk and everything. So now it's finalising everything, but at least the car looks ready, and I'm just trying to relax at this point. So.
Our safety car will pull off, everyone gets ready, and it's time for the Stradale Audi to take the pace and into Africa on the right hand side. As we jump on board, we are getting ready to go. It is lights on as they circle around Ingwe, and everyone sees it. Get ready, round 6, the final round of the championship will go now as we start the 9 hours of Kyalami.
Right, well, Mike Verrier right on the inside of the Lamborghini. They're going to be 5 across going down the main straight. And is it going to be the Stradale to hold on to the lead? Look at that, look at Rackstraw coming around the outside. He's taken into second place. Just an incredible bold move from a car that's just got a brand new engine. He takes second.
Well, that's time to go and test out an engine, but now Stradale's got a bit of a problem. The MJR Audi is on the chase into turn 2, passing, and goes for it. Absolutely incredible stuff, but now this is going to be a bit of a difficult time for Stradale because they need to push a bit harder as MJR. And you can see Stuart White just lifting off a little bit. He doesn't want to get too involved, but is very concerned about just for sleep, lying right behind him.
Particularly at the hands of already. Look at the traffic, three backdraft down the way.
This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem.
Oh, and you know, we knew something like that would happen. Lateran over the sausage curb. That is a disastrous move for Lateran. te gaan. He had to avoid one of the backdrops.
There was a big gasp on the radio. I could tell you that. But it also does put a little bit... likes of Philip Mayer. He's down in 9th place, and that is the Swiss Hotel Schools and Adapt team that were running at the 2nd place, and then were fighting for 1st. Now they're losing out on Index.
This one I'm predicting is going to go very much down to the wire.
Now, I've got a question. Patamba is a blue flag car. In other words, it's a car that you've got to try and get past. He can maintain his speed on the racing line, but he cannot defend if you're a faster car trying to get by. All great. Nick Adcock needs to get on by as fast as possible, but if he can't go and get through the corners, he's going to have Charles Rangi's constantly nipping at the heels.
Well, it just rolls.
And that shows how much communication is actually needed and how much you need to rely on the team that's at the pit wall. So there's driver's important, but the team that keeps you going, that's what's needed. I think a little bit of, okay, this is what the car's feeling like, this is what we got onto the back of the train, keeping comfortable, and probably...
There's been a problem there for the KLX car. So they're having a rather drama-filled first sort of half, or first not even quarter of the race. And we just see how they're going to recover from that. With some good little drivers in that car who are sharing the...
And also, they managed to get the car rejoined. We've had 2 safety cars during the course of this race, and now we're going under green as we move on to hour 3.
As we move on to hour 3, I'm just virtually ready to vacate my seat. Our stint has come to an end. We're doing 1 hour stints at the moment, but a good news story that I did pick up chatting to Andrew Rackstraw after his brilliant performance overseas. I asked him what next year brings, and he said, well, I'm happy enough to have signed a 2-year deal in Porsche Cup next year. So he's got a 2-year deal, so looking forward to a very, very good 2025 season.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what the Audi R8, the MJR, having to try and make his way through. Charles Ranchi's also running.
Some of these guys are not telling us who's going in next.
They didn't want to tell us.
So we'll have to see who Adcock elects to go next in the car.
This is the leader, of course, in the V8 Roadsters, the 131 Van Heerde. He's got that 11.3 second gap over, and there's the Alpha. I didn't see the Alpha earlier on, so keep an eye on where they are.
33 car over there in that Alfa Romeo. We checked that car out earlier. Van Zyl way down the order there at this stage in that car, but that is your leader in Class E, and into view now comes 2nd place just behind that beautiful Alfa Romeo there. You can see Pretorius, the other Class E car, that is Kernick, Michael Kernick. In that car,
on your orange with the white strip in the middle.
Yes, and that is your 2nd place man. There comes the 95 car now, trying to squeeze past Hammond, trying to make his way past the 262 of Michael Kernick. And
3 different classes, What's he gonna do? We've got the Alpha in C, the Lamborghini in B class, and then your Roadsters all in the E class. And in fact, it is Kernick who is a lap ahead of that car just in front of him there. They're not on the same lap, so there come the blue flags out, and we'll see if Kernick can get past there. He's currently running 2nd. What is that coming out from the...
The blue car's got a little bit of puff coming out that car. I'm not quite sure what that is exactly. And Kernick will want to get past as quickly as possible. They're not on the same lap. Kernick is 11 seconds now behind Van Heerden. Let's see what that time looks like at the end of this lap. But Kernick's certainly trying to push up
hurting him a bit.
But this is definitely hurting him,
Yeah, absolutely. So that Alfa Romeo has actually been running in all of the practice and qualifying sessions alongside with the V8 Roadsters. And
that's Fabian Lanz in there, in that car. That car was swapped out yesterday. They had some issues with the original car.
Right,
so they've been given another car. And now...
Here comes Kernick.
Yeah,
right.
Kernick gets past, and this, unfortunately, they've had to jump into another car. We don't know if that car is performing at the same level that they were performing at yesterday. So
there's been a lot of tears in that pit lane, unfortunately, for the 27 this weekend. As a race leader comes past him, and keeping an eye on them, there comes Neveling, and there comes the number 80 Audi as well, really closing up the gap, trying to unlap themselves a little bit. And it is a ferocious pace out there. Once again, we're seeing 4 classes in one corner. all making out. Remember that there are races within races taking place here at the 9 Hours of Kyalami. It's round 6 of the South African Endurance Series. The lead is getting through quite nicely. Here comes the 911 Porsche, the BBR Racing Porsche, just behind this group, as the 27 seems to be staying pace with the 262, second place on the road.
She's got the speed. She's had the speed. The team has had the speed. Her teammate has done exceptionally well.
And the Nova as well.
In the mix there.
Yeah, we saw
right-hander.
Yeah, and Patamba, he's not quite closing the gap to Nick Adcock. Oh, this is tight.
No, this is tight. And all these guys battling in their respective classes,
yeah,
and nobody wants to yield anything over here. I'm a leader too. I'm in contention too, as we see the Lance car smoking ever so slightly. They're not sure.
Smoke up in the air, that seems a bit strange.
That's very strange.
Nova makes its way around the Alpha. There's the 262 that picked up the victory yesterday in the 3 hour, moving out of the way of the Lamborghini. He's trying to chase down that Nova, and that gap surely is closed now. 4.6 seconds last time. And look here, they're right next to each other.
Stint. Race at this point. Byron is in now. He's in a double stint. And then you're behind. I must not forget whichever the order is. But it was a good stint actually. Pace is right there. I can easily produce a quick time without concentrating on the car or hurting it anyway. I was actually going quite well. I had some really cool overtakes, like outside of the second ace and top. I actually passed most people around the outside. I just couldn't be bothered to. If it was defending the inside, I'm like, I'll just go around the outside. Way being behind people. There was one stupid Alpha and he just shoved me straight off the road. Like 4 wheels off the road at the bottom of the bowl. And I'm trying to get by. I even playing games, it was irritating, but it is what it is. Keep rounding. The pace is good. We were in second when I was driving. We're still in second in class. So we're just going to keep going right now.
The contenders in the C class, yeah, amazing.
Well, keep those comments coming on the YouTube channel, folks. Water overflow issue. So hopefully that was just water. If it's just water,
the gap continues to grow, and not quite the pace is he struggling with. Back markers, he did a 146.3 last time compared to the leader, race leader, Neveling on a 145.9.
Yeah, 145.9 there, the last lap for Ari Neveling. Patamba now 24 seconds behind. That gap is slowly.
Because you have 2 holes sitting there.
Yeah. That'll take you 2 minutes or 2 seconds. Okay, right. Who's going to do that? You do it. AJ fixes that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the normal crew will refuel. Yeah. Okay.
And the oil crew.
And the oil crew.
Byron was doing very well. Back onto the leader. It was just hanging on to the leader that extra drive around together. It was quite good, so we just thought, well, we'll just keep them in check, follow them to the end, and then make our move at the end of the race. Because we went straight in the car to keep up. The leader was, so it was really good. And then Williams got on the gearbox and his car, so he came in with the place up in between, and then on block line into fifth gear. And let's cruise around in fifth and do the best we can right now. I think we're still second, but just so we're giving it a go.
Explain you what's happening right now. They got jammed in they got fifth gear is the only gear that's working. So now they're going and having to wire it keeps jumping out. So they're going to have to wire it into gear to stop it from jumping to remain in the only gear that works. So they're going to take that piece of wire, they're going to round it around the bulkhead, around the gear lever at the top to stop it from moving. So it is undone. They moved in. People can touch the cars. Barnard leaning over just to try and get a hand. Barnard coming off. They're going to be topping it up with a bit of oil. Alan Kernick going straight in. Try and wire that shifter up. Only 5 are allowed to touch the car, and that is all that's allowed unless they've been moved into the pit. So quick check of the oil, make sure everything's okay. Going to grab an extra oil, top it up a little bit, and this is going to be a bit of an interesting time for our drivers, as this is so far fighting it out. This whole team, Pesty Racing, looking to fight it out for the Class E Honours of 2024 to become the first national champions for the national roadster. So this is going to be a difficult one. Oil has been done. You can see chucked off to the one side, putting a new one, just a little bit of a top up going on, and still frantically trying to wire up the car, put on the clutch. They're going to assist by pushing the likes of Barnard out before he gets able to go. So jammed in fifth gear, get up and ready. Second gearbox, brand new, spanking new. Fires up. An escapade overseas and representing South Africa in endurance racing.
100%. Interesting thinking going behind with the chats and the conversations in the pit lane definitely give you some interesting insights as to how you approach a race of this nature. We've got side-by-side action there between the 262 with Barton Pretorius at the wheel now of that Pesty Racing V8 Roadster, and he has got a lot of time to cover. He looked quite eager to get back into the car. He's getting introduced into the car at the moment. It's his first stint out as it stands.
The end result is going to tighten up the wiring of the wires holding it in fifth. And Harm must go and drive it and bring it. Updates on our side. I'm being put in Harm is out right now, doing the best he can, and it's fantastic. We're still P2 in class. There's a slight chance we can hang on to, but we've got to hustle a bit. So we're stuck in fifth, and I'm going to be putting for the last bit. And I've got to go do my best. It's now night time, which is fun. I think we're just going to hold it in gear and send it as best we can. Manage it. The goal now is to finish, and at least finish the nine. The leader's just blown an engine. We are now in the lead of the race. We're stuck in fifth. Well, with a broken gearbox jumping out of fifth. Now the brake is on.
Very, very near distance. Yep, Andre Betancourt also frequents our karting circuits, particularly at Swartkorps. He's a common feature there, and loves to enjoy laps worth of fuel. That's an insight shared with us by Stewie White. Of course, the consumption may be different, but it's more in and around that bracket that we can use as a benchmark. The Alfa Romeo with the beautiful glowing number plate and nameplates there on the side of the door really looks quite impressive.
5 laps behind them. It just shows you what a race it has been. Of course, they can change the engine mapping on both.
What looks like the Porsche, the
BBR in third place.
We've got a car parked on the side of the track there. There's a car parked on the side of the track.
It's got, you were right.
Terminal damage looks like it, and that's going to be very difficult to fix.
23? We just can't see it.
The guys, they were all having such a fantastic time. They were all enjoying themselves. Shout out to all the Cape Townians that made the trip, NDT and the rest of the guys. David Joubert, unfortunately, David Joubert's weekend coming to an end prematurely over there as he collided with Mo Mia.
He was very calm during that interview, despite the fact that this is going down to the wire for not only the race.
They're swapping drivers, okay. This is gonna be a bit of a difficult one. Now they're going to have to really shove the car as hard as possible to move it forward, and it's going to be wandering. Alan Kernick checking underneath, checking the brakes. They're not happy with the car. Now they're just looking what to do. Michael Kernick's out the car. That's Bernard Pretorius in the car at the moment.
In this 9 hour, your car's still going strong. We're under an hour to go. I think we're on about 40 minutes to go, and you guys are still out there. You're going to hopefully cross that line shortly. Tell us how your day's gone.
It's been quite an up and down day. We've had, from yesterday we had gearbox problems, and then today was like, the car was amazing. I said to Ron, so if the car stays like this, we'll win, and then we had gearbox problems. So right now, we have 5th gear only. It's jumping out of 5th. So I've had to get a strong left arm to hold it in place now. But this car's going, like, if we keep like this, I think we're on for a good finish at least.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's a lot of cars that are out of the race already. You guys are still going. Whether you're nursing the car or not doesn't matter. There's a high chance that you guys are going to be finishing this 9 hour. I can see your team already doing push-ups in the background, celebrating and getting excited. But yeah, you guys are going to cross that line at the 9 hour, and that's going to be an amazing achievement.
Yeah, it's definitely like a bucket list. I was looking at a newspaper from 1965. It said rain daily, 9 hour Kyalami. I thought, oh, that would be cool to win. So let's give it a go. And a friend of mine this week said, oh, you'll win. I have no doubt. And I think, let's see, maybe she was predicted something.
Well, let's hope she could tell the future, and let's hope she's right. We've got about 40 minutes to go, and we're going to look forward to seeing your team celebrate as you cross that finish line.
I don't know who's going to celebrate more, me or them, but I'm here actually to help. It's courtesy them, so I owe them a big thank you, and I just want to bring it home for them and get this win for them.
Well, I think you've done all you can. The car's in one piece. You finished your stints for the day, so I think you can go and cool down a bit and get ready to celebrate.
Let's see. We've still got an hour. This is race.
Under an hour. We've got about 35 minutes, so holding thumbs, crossing all fingers and toes, but well done to you guys.
Thank you, Paige. Appreciate
Back
it.
to
Thanks,
commentary.
guys.
One of them have been best position to secure that.
Oh no, there's a car broken down! No. This is going to bring out the safety car!
No! Where is this? Who is this?
I don't know.
Oh, no, please no.
I heard 262 and my heart sank, and...
I'm saying 23.
Remember when I said put your hand on the table because it's wooden?
Wow. What a long hour it's been. Geez, I don't even know where to begin. Insert heavyweight boxing champion fight reference here. Every bout that you've ever witnessed, it comes down to the wire, mimics the moment we're experiencing right now. The intensity we've been under for the past hour is incredible. I think this really is something unique to motorsport, because how do you describe to someone that for the past hour there has been less than 5?
This is for the lead. This is the last few. There's like 2 minutes left, and we're in the lead right now. There'll be one more safety car left.
Has absolutely won it with Charles Visser behind it. They have taken the lap record. They have taken the win. They have taken history for 2024.
Wow. What a moment. What a moment.
That's it. We're winners. We've won the 9 hour. Woo!
boys! Dad!
Thank you. Good luck, Francois. Thank you, boys.
Baron say lekker well done. Almal say well done, Baron.
Gone and pushed their way to the top, and I'm going to say one thing. Pesty Racing made it across the line with one gear, and it was tied to the chassis.
Oh my goodness. I feel like this team has been on one gear the entire championship, to be honest with you. They really know how to make it difficult for themselves. But would you look at that and fathom this?
There we go. Absolute champagne. They've done it. The automatic. That is
That's Baron.
Baron Pretorius has
Baron slipping
taken.
on the hood of his car.
He's taken it. They finally made it. And you know what that means? Pesty Racing, Baron Pretorius, Barnard Pretorius, the first ever national V8 Roadsters ever. They held the very first, and nothing can break it.
You know what?
It's fine, first place.
No, you're going last. I'm terrible at this intervention.
Guys, first place. Baron, how was your day?
Oh no, it's been a long day. It's actually been a super long week. You know, leading up to this race, we've done and everything which actually could go wrong did go wrong this weekend. So, yeah, it's been an awesome week, awesome weekend, and also it's been such good racing this entire weekend. So we're super happy with the win. We've worked so hard this year for this championship, and to finally get a win, it's amazing.
Amazing. And how did the team hold together today? Strategies? I mean, you can plan so much, but at the end of the day, you got to wait and see what happens,
Well,
right?
That's the thing. You know, you go according to a strategy, and you start off with a plan, and then you've got to adapt it as you go. So luckily it worked out, you know, so I can only say thanks to my crew, Francois, my brother, that does our strategies, and to Backdraft. It's an absolute amazing series. We've had so much fun, eh? And it's been a great weekend. I mean, shucks, when you win like 2 races back to back, it just, it's unbelievable.
Absolutely.
So we had an absolute super weekend, eh?
Well done, guys. It's really been fantastic racing. Mike, you joined the team this weekend. How was your first, I think it's your first Kyalami 9-hour, right?
Yeah, this is the first one. No, I'm excited about this, and I'm super glad I could help them get the win. I know how much it means to them, so thank you to them. That was cool, and I've now got a really strong right arm, so it's going to look good in the club, I guess.
Yeah, they were holding that car in 5th gear towards the end, nursing it to the finish. So well done for finishing in first. And we're going to head up to prize giving and start celebrating with everyone. So we'll see you there. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's go up to prize giving.
It is because we have a protest that has come into the picture.
Okay, and in second place, we have car 18 for Backdraft. Congratulations, guys. Okay, and in first place, Pesty Racing. Well done, guys. Congratulations. I need 3 caps. Okay, please spray that way. Not from Jeff, that way. Okay, guys, please pose for Jeff's picture quick. Okay, in second place, put your hands together for Pesty Racing. Hiram Barnes, Pretorius, and Michael Kernick. Okay, and in first place, please put your hands together for Denver Branders and Rob Mordant in first place with backdraft 18.